Hey, Shalom, Yasharallah, which means peace to Israel. I'd like to start off by giving our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakodash. Yahweh, that's the true and powerful mighty name of who the word ignorantly calls God, Jehovah, Yahweh, or higher. Bahashem means in the name. Yahweh Shai, that's the true and powerful mighty name of who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Yeshua, Yeshua, or Yeshaya. And the Rahakodash is the Holy Spirit according to the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue. I would like to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who have learned the truth of the Bible from. Peace, blessing, safety, and salutation unto the hopeful elect and to you believers and listeners out there that came back into the faith and obedience of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Much love and respect unto you, brothers, pushing this gospel in sincerity and truth, risking your lives and freedom, now more so than ever. May Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai continue to bless you and your households. I'm the brother Yawam, coming back at you with another lesson of the Lord, witness edifying to the Lord's elect. And came across this article. Okay, there's 32,000 pounds of meat recalled on Wednesday, and I wonder why. Edison, New Jersey-based company Sabro Cetos issued a recall of 32,000 pounds of meat products on Wednesday. The reason for the recall is that all the packaging for the meat bears a false USDA inspection label, which means it did not undergo proper testing. The U.S. Department of Agriculture Safety, Food Safety and Inspection Service said in the alert that recalled products all have the establishment number EST 1785, which does not exist. Okay, and honestly, man, even if they check shit, okay, they don't mean that the foods that we eat here in America, Babylon the Great, are safe. Okay, everything here is pumped full of poison, have GMOs, okay, or some type of pork enzyme in it, man. Everything here is defiled, okay, stripped of its nutrients, and it's unclean. The mistake was uncovered during routine FSIS surveillance activities. As a result, the meat has been declared misbranded and unsafe to eat. There has been no confirmed reports of adverse reactions due to consumptions of these products. The FSIS said anyone concerned about a reaction should contact a healthcare provider. Okay. In total, six 14-ounce packages have been recalled. They include 4 different types of chorizo, smoked ribs, and smoked pork chops. See, shit you ain't supposed to be eating anyway. Okay. All the products, which were produced on various dates before August 20th, 2025, are listed below. Okay. Food produced without going through inspection protocol may contain undeclared allergens, harmful bacteria, or other contamination. Okay. And like I said, a lot of majority, 98.5% of the food here in Babylon won't even, they don't even sell or allow their citizens to consume in other countries across the world. But yet, they pass inspection here, which shows you that their system, their inspection system is rigged, okay, and it's not 100% honest. So, going to some scriptures, okay. Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 13. Okay. And Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their bread eat the defiled bread among the Gentiles, whether I drive them. Okay, and we are scattered in Babylon and forced to eat food that has been polluted, GMO modified, chemically enhanced, and mixed with unclean things. Even what's labeled clean is defiled by processing, right? And that processing, like I said earlier, strips it of its nutrients. Hosea 9, it strips it of its nutrients, minerals that is supposed to be replenishing to the body. That's why everybody's sick or have to, buy all these supplements just be able to get the vitamins and vitamins and minerals that we all need to be able to sustain ourselves. Hosea chapter 9 verse 3, they shall not dwell in Yahweh's land, but Ephraim, okay, going into the northern kingdom, shall return to Egypt, and they shall eat unclean things in Assyria. They shall not offer wine to Yahweh, neither shall they be pleasing unto him. Their sacrifices shall be unto them as bread of mourners. All that eat thereof shall be polluted, for their bread, for their soul shall not come into the house of Yahweh. Okay. Oops. And America and Egypt is tied to America. And the food system here is polluted. Okay, from pork enzymes and bread, from gelatin from swine and candy, to blood and meats that are not properly drained, right? And according to our law, we're not supposed to, have any blood in our meat. It is supposed to be properly drained, okay? But Esau, being the devil that he is, doesn't properly drain it, okay? And then turn around and put swine and pork into all our, our foods and all that stuff, and then go try to accuse us to Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay, and we coming to the time where the accusing of our brethren is about to be cast down. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he? Since Esau, the so-called white man, because that's the wicked who rules the earth. So since Esau rules the earth, the whole food supply is corrupted. When it's true, everything is corrupted. The elites purposely poison the food with pesticides, fluoride in the water, in the toothpaste, GMO seeds, and that's part of keeping the Israelites weak and sick. But then these devils, they're so cruel, they even impose it on their own people and don't care. And that's why Yahweh, in the scriptures, it said, if this devil, if he continues, there should no flesh be saved. That's why the days are being shortened, because this devil is a madman. Okay, so examples of a defilement: unclean animals, hidden in ingredients, pork used as gelatin, flavorings, enzymes in cheese, GMOs, altered corn, soy, and wheat. And apparently, all right, a lot of the fruits and stuff that we eat isn't real. You got blood and meats. Leviticus 17:10-12 says not to eat blood, but most meat in the stores isn't properly drained. Now let's get that. Leviticus 17 and 10. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or the strangers that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from among his people. For the life of the flesh is in the blood, and I have given it to you upon the altar to make an atonement for your souls. For it is the blood that maketh an atonement for the soul. Therefore I say unto the children of Israel, no soul of you shall eat blood, neither shall any stranger that sojourneth among you eat blood. Okay, and that's true because we're supposed to, drain it and pour it out. All right, polluted water, Micah 2:10. This is not your rest. Even the very basics like water are defiled with chemicals and microplastics. Right, and like I said earlier, fluoride in the water is harmful. Heavy metals that they put in our water to keep us weak and dumbed down. So hope and deliverance. Even though our food is defiled, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah still preserves his elect. Mark 16:18. In these red letters, Yahweh Shah speaking, they shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. Talking about the Lord's elect. Okay? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah protects his elect, protects his people even in this polluted captivity. We can't fully escape defiled food here, but by prayer and faith, we endure until deliverance. Okay? The whole food system is defiled, but Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will still preserve and take care of his elect, man. Okay? So I just wanted to, use that article real quick just to point out and show how the food system here in Babylon the Great is greatly polluted. So with that, I'm going to end it, giving our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashemi, Yahushua, Bahashemi, Kakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace, blessing, safety, and salutation to the hopeful elect, and to you believers and listeners out there. Shalom.